This is section 1.3 of Caesar's De Bello Gallico, and we're talking about the migration of the Helvetians led by Orgetorix. So they, the Helvetians, led by this situation, by these affairs, and moved, convinced, influenced by the authority of Orgetorix. They decided to do a whole bunch of things. So here is the decided, and then here are all of the things that they decided to do. So they decided to make ready the things which pertained or related to setting out. So we have a gerund here. They decided to buy up. So the root verb there is emera, to buy. So they decided to buy, to purchase, quam maximum numerum. So basically as many as possible, but as great a number as possible of pack animals and of carts or wagons. And they decided, again, to literally make as great a sowing as possible. So, in other words, they decided to plant as much grain as possible, to sow as many seeds as possible, so that on their journey, a supply of grain would be at hand or would be available. Cum here is actually just the preposition, not the conjunction, not the subjunctive clause, temporal, etc. So with the states nearest to them, so with the nearby states, they decided to confirm peace and friendship. Here we have a very prevalent gerundive. Caesar uses a lot of gerundives, gerunds and gerundives in his Latin. So for completing these affairs, a 2-year span, 2 years, they literally led, but really we can just say they said, they declared, would be enough for them. So they declared that 2 years would be enough for them. Into that 3rd year, they declare by law, or they confirm or reaffirm by law their movement, their setting out. Here's that gerundive phrase again, ad eos res conficiendas. So for finishing these affairs, for completing these affairs, Orgetorix is chosen. And now some editions have suscapit, including the Mueller text, and so this is on line 11, or rather 10 of the Mueller text, halfway through 1.3. He, Orgetorix, took a delegation. Now this is literally dative, right? But perhaps we could say took a delegation, took an embassy with him to those city-states, or those states.